Okay, there we go. Hey guys. The phone decided to act funny, so you'll see me go on live for a sec and then come back. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's like, no. Like, yes. Don't fight me. Hello, hello. You guys start coming on here. If you guys would say hi, that way I know you see me. That would be fantastic. And you guys know I'm just doing the drill, just pinning over here. Hope everybody's doing great today. It is Happy Friday Eve. Let's see, you guys. Sorry guys, I'm pushing it over here, you know, doing all the things. Hey Kathy, hey Teresa. You guys, so this is a Christmas kit. Okay. I'm like, come on now. Okay, you guys. Hey Tracy. Hello, hello. If you guys would not mind sprinkling the love, I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Everyone's coming on. The other Tracy. Tracy with an E and Tracy with not an E. Hope everybody's good. Y'all, why is Texas playing with my emotions? Okay, you guys. It's taking a minute. Okay. Hey guys, so we're doing a kit today. So if you guys would not mind sprinkling the love, I would greatly appreciate it. Hey, Chris. I did already put my mesh on. You guys know how I like doing that for 5. Makes it a little bit easier. And we're not, you know, spending all that time doing that. Yeah, why was it hot today? And I mean, like, ridiculously uncomfortable hot. Like, I went out for a hot minute, and I was like, oh, no, why? Hey, Patricia. You guys, I'm just cutting some tails right now. So, you guys, so this is a kit. It's more of a traditional one, you guys. So, we have, of course, you know, the mistletoe song. We've got our red and green. We've got, of course, you know, I got to add some florals in there. So, I got some bushes from the wreath shop to put in there. So, it should be really, really pretty. Y'all, look at this. Okay, so I love the glitter ribbon. This ribbon is super pretty. It's the one where the ribbon does, or sorry, the glitter does not wipe off. Hey, Barb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, look at that one. Right? Super nice and glittery. Love it, especially for Christmas, right? You want all the really nice glittery colors. Okay, you guys, all I'm doing is cutting some tails right now, since I already put the mesh on there. And the mesh is just like usual. It's the 18 inches. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 18 inches, both colors in each one. And then, you guys know I like doing the tails on the outside, so we're cutting some tails real quick here. 5 of each ribbon. I'm going to show you guys this ribbon right here. Super, super pretty. So did any of you guys watch on Monday? Lisa and I took over the reshop. Y'all, we had so much fun. We showed you guys a bunch of stuff. I made a big old bougie swag. And Lisa made that beautiful deer centerpiece. Absolutely gorgeous. But that was a lot of fun. You guys know, Lisa and I, we get together. We really have fun. You guys, so I'm doing is just cutting these tails, and then I'll show you guys all these ribbons. There's Callum. Callum, I was just talking about you. It was all good. Don't worry, girl. Say how much fun we had playing over at the Reshop on Monday. No, there was so much stuff. There was so much stuff. It was crazy. It was crazy. And if you thought, I haven't been, yeah, we did lives. So we were on live. So we did a live where we showed a bunch of stuff. And then we did a live where we both did stuff. We both created something. So I want to say we were on live, if you add all the times together, probably over 3.5 hours. Like, it was no joke, you guys. And then, of course, then we're spending the day trying to get combos together and showing you guys all kinds of stuff. Hey, Patricia Rios. So, yeah. And we're like, oh my God, where did the time go? And, of course, anytime her and I work together, we, of course, then afterwards, we thought we made him. Oh, yeah. Well, we did make a mess. Well, we showed so much stuff. So that's 4 and 5. Oh, wait, 4. I should be able to count. That's 5. And it flew by, you guys. It did. But yeah, so every time after we work together, we always go, we're Chili's people. Some people don't like Chili's. We don't know who you are. No. But her and I, we love going there. We always get a smash burger, and we always get an adult beverage, right? It's just guilty fun food, but we had a great time. Girl, you saw her the next day. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh my God, I don't think my legs work right. Oh, probably, I don't know. I don't even know what to put away yet. I guess I'll see when I go next week. Yeah, because we were trying to show all the different things, but there's so much stuff. Y'all know, too, they got more stuff in. More stuff. Today, she listed a whole bunch of new stuff. Some Halloween came in, but beautiful, beautiful Christmas ribbon. So I'm just matching these up, you guys. Absolutely, and we'll be back in. Yes, we will. Yeah, you guys, October 7th and 8th, we are going once again over to the Reshop, and we are resetting the lobby again for Christmas. We are super excited about that. Yeah. Not just because we get to hang out and work together, which usually for her and me doesn't feel like work, right? But we get to decorate, so super excited about that, you guys. Okay, so we're matching these up. Yeah. So I'm just pairing these up, you guys, and these are cut at 13 inches. Yeah, so we're, of course, keeping, I think we're not telling what the design's going to be, Ran. I know, I can't believe it's like, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully that weather's going to cooperate with us, because, y'all, yeah, it should by then, for sure. I mean, it was hot today, but it's been pretty comfortable. Even though it's been hot, it's been comfortable. Okay, you guys, so these are the ribbons we are using. That super pretty glitter. The green with the red on the edges. This beautiful, look at that, with the holly and the berries. And then the black 7/8. So very, very pretty. Going to use that, make a beautiful bow. Yeah, we're not, of course, everything's going to be all hush until we decide what the themes are. And then we like to then show what we did. So that's all going to be secret. And so you guys, I pulled in, we picked these colors because, of course, the red, it pulls on the mistletoe. It was like the perfect match, for that. We wanted a little bit of black in there. Because of the sign, and then of course the other ribbon with the red berries is this one because of the sign has it right here with the mistletoe. Now this does have mistletoe with red. A lot of times it's mistletoe with white, so we kind of played off of that. And then also I'm going to be adding these, you guys. I always shake them. So we got this one that had the red berries. It's got a bunch of eucalyptus, pine, and it's just snowy. Just a little bit, like absolutely perfect. So we're going to be breaking that up. I got a couple of these and putting that in there. So this is more of a traditional kit, right? You're going to have all the nice pretty colors. I am going to do like what I usually do, which is the tails on the outside, big bow here, smaller bow here, and then some cheater bows. And then we're going to put that greenery in there. So, okay, let's put our tails in first. I always like adding my tails before I put my bow. That way I'm not trying to wrestle with those after I've already put my bow in. Okay, so we're going to move that out of the way. We're going to take this down. And so all I'm going to do when I'm adding these tails, you guys, is I'm alternating it. And in case you guys do not know who I am, first time watching, or you just have never heard who I am, my name is Sonia Thompson. Hey, Susan. I'm the owner of the Red Rustic Rose, and I collab with a wreath shop, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, except this week because we were live all day Monday, so no Tuesday this week. So, collab with a wreath shop, a couple days a week. Come on here, make pretty things. Hey, wait, which way does that go? Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, there. Look at that ribbon records. Look good. But yeah, and I also have my own Facebook page, The Red Rustic Rose. If you guys want to go follow me over there, and usually I go live on Fridays, and I make bows. Unless, of course, life happens, and then, you know. Thank you. But yeah, if you guys want to go follow me over there. And if you have bow questions, just remember, I'll be on Friday tomorrow at 7. And you can come hang out and ask. Okay, so all I'm doing is alternating them, you guys, with the ribbons. And I do like adding tails on the outside, because I feel like that gives it more width. It makes it, you also incorporate more of the ribbons throughout. Alright? So we're alternating. And I did squeeze this a little bit. So it does come around, but I do like the oval shape a lot, so I tend to kind of make them a little oval. So, just squeeze it. I have found that it's a little bit easier after you stuff it and then you squeeze it. And also don't hulk it. When you do squeeze these, don't be Karen. Be gentle. Don't do it really fast because she'll pop. Yep. You will pop one of the rungs. Oh wait, wrong way. This way. Like I said, all I'm doing is alternating. You put it into the twist, and just give it a couple of turns, and it's in there. And I do fan my tails out, you guys. Just a little bit, just so that you can see all the ribbons. Hey, Cindy. Thank you. Yes, if you guys would not mind spreading the love, I greatly appreciate it, you guys. The wire is the regular 15. If you actually go to the bottom, it's actually pinned. So you'll see all the different, all the supplies that were used on this. But yes, it is a 15. And it's just a regular wire form, a red one. So this is a kit. Have to try making some ovals. Yeah, you know what? I love the oval shape. It's just one of those. Now, I will occasionally let them stay round. It depends on what I'm doing. But for the most part, I do squeeze them. I do. I do. I didn't used to do that all the time, but now I've realized that I do it most of the time now whenever I make them. Also, I kind of feel like, I know it's not as wide, but remember, when you make these wreaths, after you stuff them and after you put all your stuff on there, they get pretty big sometimes. And most doors are only like 24 inches wide. So I feel like oval, you're able to add more items on the top and bottom. And it kind of, makes it so that you can have a big, large wreath on your door, on just a standard door. Now, of course, sometimes you have the customers, or, you know, if you yourself have one of those giant doors, which I absolutely love. But for the most part, I do tend to make them. Hey, Tina! I do tend to make them oval. Yes. I squeeze it after I put the mesh on. I kind of feel like it protects it a little bit more and you're not as easily to pop it. All I do is just, you know, just kind of squeeze it. Just a gentle, more forceful hug. And do it slow. I'm making a Christmas mistletoe. It's a wreath kit. Yes, something Christmas indeed. We are there. We're at Christmas. Right? All the fun stuff's going to start coming up. We've got all kinds of things we're going to be excited about making for you guys. And then, like I said, this is a more traditional, you know, we have a lot of the reds in this. Red, green, and just a little bit of touch of black. You know, I like adding black and white. I like adding black. I think it just gives it that nice little kind of classy look. Plus also because the sign, it does kind of have that black line border around it. You know, we wanted to bring that in just a little bit, but not too much. Just kind of like, hey, I'm here. I'm here for the party. Y'all, Lisa and I were hilarious. We had so much fun making all this stuff. So, guys, in case you guys missed it, on Monday, her and I took over the wreath shop. We were over there, and we were live on and off throughout the day. I made a big old glam over the top gold, black, and white swag. Christmas swag with a bunch of ornaments. You guys haven't seen it, go over to my page, The Red Rustic Rose, and I posted pictures of it on there. And you guys can see. That was super fun to make. I feel like that's backwards. Okay, there it goes. And then Lisa made this beautiful, beautiful deer centerpiece. Just gorgeous. She used, it was like a more rustic, and there was the sage velvet in there. Oh, it was stunning. Just stunning. No, you were cussing us. No, we didn't go. I know, right? Yeah, they're probably going, oh my God, these bras came in here, and did you see what that? Yeah, we had a lot of stuff. We wanted to show you guys, like we say, and Lisa's right, her centerpiece was amazing with the deer and the sage, everything. Oh, stunning. Yes, that was a lot of fun. I know, they're probably, and we did do it in the filming room, the craft room, right over at the wreath shop. So, like, we're so sorry, but. And you know, that day went by so fast. You missed the deer? Oh, okay. Well, you can go watch the replay. Go watch the replay for sure. Hey, Karen. Karen from Syracuse. Yeah, for sure go watch the replay. It was a lot of fun. We had a really, really good time. Not that Lisa and I don't ever have a good time together. But yeah, it was super fun. Really, really pretty. I made my wreath at the beginning, and then she made her centerpiece towards the end. Okay? And remember, if you watch the replay and you're like, just skip there to where you want to see it. Okay, so once again, there is all the tails going all the way around. Like I said, I like doing the tails because I feel like it adds width, you know, adds more substance, more height, everything to your wreath. You didn't get a picture? Have Sarah take a picture and send it to you. Y'all with your Apple phones. You know what? I took a picture of mine because it was on the door. I mean, that one was easy. It was already on the door. Okay, guys. So we're going to make a bow. Big bow here. It's going to go down, have a loop to here, tail down, and then another bow here, and then probably a cheater bow here and a cheater bow here. Lisa, you're going to have to watch the replay and snap some. No, girl, next time I go in there, I'll take some pictures for you and send them to you. Hey, Becky. Okay, you guys, so usually that's about I'm going to do that about 28 or so. Yeah, our toe's going to be about 28. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. So, there we go. See it a little bit better. There we go. You know, I was doing something and I moved my camera and I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to figure it all out. I love your wreath. Need to make something like it. Oh, thanks, Barb. Hey, Scarlett. Okay, so we're going to do our top tail and around a 7.5. And then we're going to do our first loop at around a 7. Okay, we're going to twist. Bring this one over. And then we're going to make this tail. Oh, why not? Let's make it around 27. I think that should be good. Oh wait, do I want this one? Or do I want that one? No, I want this one. Okay. Right, I'm trying to decide which one I want to use as a long tail. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Tina. Okay, so next we're going to use this one. Look how pretty that is. Okay, I am such a sucker for solid colors with edges. Absolutely love it. I think it's a great way to bring a lot of different colors in. Absolutely love it. Okay, so we're going to match that up about a little bit. It's just going to come down just a smidge. And so then this one, this loop is going to come in about 1/2 inch to a 6.5. So, like I said, in case you guys don't know, I do go live on my own page, and I will be live tomorrow at 7, making some bows. I get a lot of questions about bows, so I started doing lives. This is going to be a shorter tail, because I only want 2 of the ribbons to have the long tail. That's going to do the little bump. And so I started making bows on Fridays. So if you guys have bow questions, you're not sure about bows, bring your bow maker and come hang out with me tomorrow at 7 over on my page, The Red Rustic Rose, and you can ask all the questions you want. Okay, once again, bringing this one in. So trying to get this book done to show the final what you're making in the next class. Oh, yeah, what you're making. Oh, yes. Y'all, in case you guys do not know, Miss Lisa Kellum did pivot from wreaths over to paper, such as like mini albums, scrapbooking style, and y'all, she does classes. Y'all need to go look over there because she makes some gorgeous stuff. She does classes which are amazing and everybody loves them. Super, super pretty. If you guys are not following her, make sure you guys are following her to see all the gorgeous stuff she makes. Okay, we're cutting this again. You know what I did, you guys? You know what I did? I didn't do that second long tail that I said I was going to do. That's okay. So if you ever say you missed something, no big deal, because here's what we're going to do. Now I'm ready for that. we're just going to add a really long tail there. Okay, so we're going to take our needle nose, and I'm just going to squeeze it on that and set it to the side. You only need it to sit there for a minute. It's totally fine. And what it was is I forgot to do the long tail down for the red one. Hello. That was silly. I finally got the Halloween book down and getting it's oh yeah, it takes a little bit. But yeah, super, super pretty. She did a Halloween one. The next is a Christmas one. Super excited about that one, you guys. Okay, put that right there. See, there's always a solution if you miss something. Always a solution. No big deal. But see, now this is there. We're going to put this back now. Oh, look. Like nothing ever happened. Shh. It's totally fine. Totally fine. There's always a solution, friend. And there we go. Back on track. Now we got our long tail there. We have all these here. Yeah, tail will fix everything. Don't even stress. Then we're going to come in and we're going to bring this in. Love a nice 7/8. Is it 7/8 or 5/8? Yes, 7/8. No, I said 7/8 all confidently. And afterwards I was like, was that 7/8? I think that was 7/8. So our loop here, we're going to make this at around a 5 on each side. So each one of these came in 1/2 inch. So the first one was at a 7, 6.5, and 6. And this one we're going to bring into a 5. Because we wanted to bring in a little bit of that black. Just going to cut that there, and we are just going to dovetail. So these colors are super pretty. Oh. So I use zip ties. Okay, so in case you don't know, I use zip ties. I am a huge zip tie fan. That is just how I do my bows. Okay, so we're going to find, you're going to put your hand, lift it just a little bit, pointer finger on one side, thumb on the other, fingers underneath, squeeze. Okay, do not lift this out of here until you think that you have that right with the black. It's just a nice little pop. Nice little pop. Hey, Margaret. Yes, zip ties. Zip ties are my thing, you guys. I have lots of zip ties, all different colors. Okay, so we are these black ones. The short ones here I got them from the Reese shop. So she has black and white ones. Okay, squeeze. Make sure I feel good. It's there. I got this. Now we lift. Do not lift that out of there until you are sure that you are holding it. The other thing is when you put your fingers separated like I just did on each side of the little rungs here, it gives you that, it creates a channel here for you to put your zip tie or your pipe cleaner. Okay, that way you're not fighting it, you're not trying to figure out, trying to move your fingers around. Okay, and then we're just going to put whatever zip tie we're going to use on the back, and then we're just going to, in Kellam's words, until you hear it teethin'. That's our favorite word. And what we're going to do is I always pull my tails forward. Okay, bring that down. Then we're going to start on this side and separate those. Next one and next one. Why do I do that, you ask? So that you can see all the different ribbons. Okay. We'll be able to see everything. Hello. Now we're going to turn this around, and now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Spread those out. The next layer, and then this one. And then after I've done that, I will then go in, your best friend, grab that, squeeze, and yank. That's right. So here's our top bow. Alright, we're going to put our little, if you have hands like mine, they're like the size of a 4-year-old. So, and then you just put your hand in each of those loops and just spread, spread. Now, it does get a little bit jumbled up when I put it up there, but I like to show you guys what it looks like. So that's why I do that. So you're like, well, isn't it going to get a little bit moved around? Yes, it is. But don't you want to see what it's going to look like? Hello. So this is our bow. So we're pulling in some of the black for the sign. We've got our green. We've got our red. We've got our glitter in the back. Eat. So this is what we got going on here. And we are going to place this, oh, I say we should place it right about there. So then when you're putting this in, make sure that you are pushing it through the mesh. And make sure that you are touching it through one of the rungs on the back of the actual metal wreath form. Don't just kind of just put it wherever. Make sure it's actually going around one of the metal bars on the back, okay? Now, I always tighten it some, but I do not tighten all the way until I'm done, just in case I do need to move it. I'm not sitting there like yanking on it and trying to fight it, okay? So we're going to move some of these tails around. And if I need to trim something up, I can. No big deal. So this is what we got right now. You see here, and we have this nice little loop here. Okay, and what we're going to do is you put those together, center it. We're going to attach it to that little loop, that little tie right there, and all you're going to do is just squeeze it, just gather it together, and you're just going to use the ties you have right there. You don't need to use a zip tie. You don't need, just, you're provided with ties right there, use it. That's all we're going to do. Just right there. Look at that. All good. And then you can move some of your tails around if you need to. Like I feel like some of these are a little long and you can trim them up or you can shift them over to the side. See? I want the longer tails. Just like that. But see how that one's covering the sun? Scissors are your friend. Then you just curl it a little bit. Now see how this is right here? So you've got those two, right? And I want to incorporate a little bit of that black. So, thank you. Yes, I know. It's starting to get dark. Yeah, like early. Okay, you guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this black and incorporate it right there. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make, oh, why don't we make this, because it's 7/8 ribbon. Let's give it a 10-inch tail. And we are just going to make this at around a 4. Okay? And it's not going to be anything over the top. Okay? Just one loop, just a very, very simple. Scissors. So they're going to be amazing. Now this is a good way to incorporate a color into your bow down here. Okay? So we're going to put this here. Once again, those ties that are there, use them. See? And see how that's bringing in the black, right? You see the black in more than one spot. It's bringing it in here. So there you are, right there. I like it, I Kelly. Right? Yeah, it's just a pop of black. And that's why we picked the 7/8. Because it was just like a nice little pop. It's right, it incorporates it. I think it adds a little bit more because of the sign, right? So we're gonna make a bow down here now on this side. And I always tell you guys, so I make a big bow on the top and then we make a smaller bow down here. I like my wow bow. I always call them wow bows. So we're going to do that other one up here, and it's not going to be as big, but it's going to be on this side here. So, how big should that table be? Oh, that looks about right, which is about 11 inch too. And a lot of times that is how I measure my tails, you guys. Okay, and we're going to make this one, let's make it about a 5.5. I started doing this as my recipe for these wreaths because I feel like this incorporates tails, a big bow, a smaller bow, and some cheater bows, okay? That is why I started doing this recipe. Kind of, it's like I know I want to make a big bow. I know I want to make a smaller bow. And then I know I want to incorporate tails on the outside so you can see it. So it kind of brings in all the elements. So that's kind of how I came up with this recipe. Okay, we're going to move on to the next one, which is this solid red. You guys, you know what's so funny? So when we were doing the live on Monday, so I do the lives so that you guys can read my shirt, right? You can read the signs I use, which means that when I'm looking at it, it's the opposite. Lisa and Sarah can't. It's so funny because so they'll move, right? So sometimes when you go to move one way, you're like, okay, wait, I need to go shift that way and shift that way. So it was like super funny. It's like, oh my God, it's backwards. But I'm like, but wait, I want to make sure you guys can read, you know, like the signs and stuff. So I always do it that way. But it's so hilarious to watch Lisa, and she's like, I'm so confused. I don't know where I'm going. That was really funny. Okay, and we're just, the bows are coming in about 1/2 inch. So our first one was right about a 5. This one's about 1/2 inch shorter. Okay. So just bring it, and we're just doing one on each side, okay? That's it. Yeah. Yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, Monday we were each other's Vanna. It was super funny, you guys. Yeah, she's like, I can't. I guess you can. And then what was funny is, I don't think she changed, she didn't change it after I went live, because she was like, I'm going to have to change it. And then she forgot to change it. So, like, she would shift and be like, oh my gosh, where am I going? It takes a little bit to get used to when you first start doing it, but I started doing it right away when I started doing lives. Because I'm like, oh my God, you can't read, you know, my shirt, or you can't read the signs. I'm like, yeah, I got to adjust. So I kind of did that, so then I got used to it. But don't get me wrong, sometimes I'll do it and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, wait, which way do I go? Do I go that way or this way? But it's fine, it's totally fine. Okay, you guys, if you guys see, I like spreading my loops out as I go. Just to kind of see where it's at. Okay, and then we're going to take this one, once again, stagger a little bit. All of them are staggered just a little bit. They're each coming up just a smidge. This one's going to be about a 3.5. I will tell you that sometimes I do a bump. Sometimes I do for the 7/8, sometimes I'll do little loops like this. But I kind of feel like for this, because I did these like this on the other side, you know, with the one loop on each side, I kind of feel like I wanted to do that on this side too. Kind of keep it a little bit uniform. Oh. Once again, zip ties, friends. No, I love zip ties. I feel like it's so secure that way. Oh, I don't need that one. That's on. Okay, once again, use your other hand to lift up just a little bit. Pointer finger on one side, thumb on the other. Squeeze, lift. Squeeze and lift. Use your core muscles. I feel with some of these bows, I'm like, yeah, got to. Okay, push that over there. And then we tighten it just a little bit more. I always move my tails forward. That's when I adjust my tails. I like adjusting my tails at the beginning, or I'm not fighting with them later. Okay, there we are. And now we're going to set it down, and we're doing this, and we're doing that. Actually, I should probably do the opposite, because that one is there. Okay, hold please. So whenever I do these, if I just use one on each side, I don't want that loop of that color to be next to the tail of that color, if that makes sense. Okay. Well, that way, then I'm going to have to do it. I ended up being on that way anyways. Oh well. Maybe I should have done the two. It's okay. It's fine. Okay, you guys. So here we are there. See? We've got this here. Once again, we're going to yank that just a little bit. Tighten it. Actually, I tighten it a lot. I'm not going to lie. Okay, and this is our bow for the other side. But I told you guys, I like incorporating the same colors, but one of them's your wow bow, and one of them's the other, the +1 bow. The, hey, I'm just here for the party bow. But here's our colors. See that? So we're going to put this one in there. Now the reason I am doing the zip tie this time is because this tie is way over here. So I don't want to have to yank it or fight with it. So I'm just going to put a zip tie through there. Because I want it in this corner. Pushing it through the mesh. Making it sure it's going through the wreath form. Y'all, this green mesh too is that foil one. It's like a no joke mesh. That's a, hey, I'm here to super thick. Okay guys, ooh, make sure it's on the wire form. Is it? Oh no, I lost it. Oh, come back. Y'all, my little fingers, let go of it. Why, I ask you, why? Okay, there we go. Y'all, I let go of it again. Now, I am going to adjust that first of all, so it doesn't look like it's being eaten. Hold, please. Okay. There we are. I'm adjusting this so that there we are. So now we have a smaller bow on this side. We have our big bow on the top. We've got our tails there. We're going to add a cheater bow here and probably a cheater bow right here. Thank you. Okay, guys, cheater bows. what should we do with this one? I feel like, you know what? So usually I do a cheater bow of each one, but because this is a mistletoe one, we're gonna do this. Okay, so if you make bows by hand and you're going to make a cheater bow for this, your ribbon strip is going to be 24 inches. If you use a bow maker like I do, it is going to be your tail is going to be 7 inches. And then your loop is going to be 5 inches. After you do all the math, that is equivalent to 24 inches. So it is the same thing with just a different method. I use a bow maker. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know I had surgery on both my wrists from my first job, and so my hands were really messed up. So when they did that, I lost a significant amount of grip. So I have a really hard time holding ribbons. It seems like it's something easy, but it's not. Or like if you hold, a plate of food, oh my gosh, like yeah, it ain't happening the right way. So it was very hard for me to hold ribbon to make a bow by hand. Dang it, net. And so I used a bow maker, and it has been magnificent. It is awesome. And there ain't nothing wrong with using a bow maker. Hello. It is a tool, friends. Okay, once again, we're making that tail 7 inches. We are making our loop 5. Once you make the first layer, you just match it up to that one. Okay, you don't have to. Yes, of course. Afterwards, Andrea, yes, absolutely. I will post it, and usually within a minute of me being done, it comes up and becomes available. I tried to do it right away, you guys. Okay. And y'all, I'm going to do a little third one because I'm really liking that little pop of black there. So I'm going to incorporate that into this cheater bow. And yes, you can use 3 ribbons on a cheater bow. You are like, oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And here's the other thing that I do, you guys. I stack my cheater bows because I'm going to do 2 of them. I don't want to make one, set it down, and go and put the cheater bow in. So what I do is I will stack a couple of cheater bows on top of each other. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I try to dovetail as I go. Of course, Andrea. Thanks, Patricia. And moving on to this one, and we're going to add our little pop of black in there too. So when you make the cheater bows, you can use 2, 3 ribbons. I mean, you could probably do 4. I haven't tried 4, but why not? Maybe I'll try that. So you guys are just coming on. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sonia Thompson. I'm the owner of the Red Rustic Rose, and I collab with the Wreath Shop usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I do kits, I do swags, collections, centerpieces on here. I do all kinds of stuff. Sometimes I just show stuff. And I also do have my own page called the Red Rustic Rose here on Facebook. And I go live on Fridays at 7 p.m. and I make bows. So if you guys ever have questions about bows or just want to hang out on a Friday and watch me bake bows, bring your bow maker. Hello. We can make some bows together. Okay, you guys. So here we are there. So we're going to take our 3. Okay. Same thing. Just going to squeeze it. And we are, yes, we're going to use that tie. because it's right there. So why not? So now, we'll spread our ribbons here so you can see them. And we're going to fan our tails. Okay. Put that mesh down there. Cheater bow, cheater bow. Yeah, cheater bows are a fantastic way to incorporate ribbon colors in there, okay? We're doing that right there, and then we're going to put another one right around there. Just going to take this off of here, and we're just using the ties that are there, okay? Using that right there, and then we're going to fan those tails out. Now, if you do this and you think your tails are a little long, give them a snip, because sometimes you do the 24-inch and maybe you feel like, you know, like those tails are a little wonky compared to the rest, so give them a trim. Don't ever be afraid it's a haircut. Just like a haircut. It's totally fine. Sometimes the bangs need a trimming. Okay, so here we are. So we've got our cheater bow here, we've got a cheater bow down here, our smaller bow, and then our wow bow that I like to call it. Pull that up just a little bit. Here we go. Yes. Okay, you guys, you have to bear with me for 1 sec. Is a good habit to have. If you guys do not use pins on your ribbon, you're missing out. Because she shows how to measure colors. Yes, I do. How to stack ribbons. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, because I was getting a lot of messages about people going, oh my God, how do you pick colors? Oh my God, how do you stack these? How do you know where to cut them? So I just started going live on Fridays over on my page and just showing you all the little pretty stuff, how to do it, how to make some pretty bows, and all different kinds of bows. Probably gonna be, and I am going to be doing. Thank you, Tina. I am going to, not tomorrow, but we're in Christmas mode, so are going to start making some tree topper bows too. So y'all make sure you come follow me and watch me. Okay, you guys, so now we're going to take this and we're going to break this apart and put it in here, right? Look how elegant. I love that pop of black. It's just, yes please. Okay, so I have 2 of these. So all we're going to do here is we're going to take these off of here. When do you think? Not this week, because right now I am up to my eyeballs in fall orders. Probably maybe in 2 weeks. I'll post it. See, this is why you got to be following my page, because then you'll know. Patricia is. No, I'll post over on my page when I do it. But yeah, definitely going to be doing some tree topper bows, and more than one. Okay, you guys, look. So this is 1 bush, and we got 5 pieces out of this, and I have 2 of these. So yeah, tree topper bows. Tree topper bows are a coming. We're just cutting these. I take these apart because, first of all, you want to spread them all over the wreath, right? Hello. So this is a really great one. I like bushes like this. I call them bang for your buck. This is an extra. This is actually just not it's not part of the kit, but I do like to add extras and show you guys how to use them. So yeah, it's pinned at the bottom. If you go to the very bottom of that, once you go on there, you'll see she lists all the extras that I use. So this time we're using this. But look at that, right? That's going to bring in that really pretty red that from the berries from the sign that we have right there. So we're going to put nice amount of glue on that. Please don't be stingy with your glue. Don't ever be stingy with your glue. Probably going to put this right up here. I'm moving these around, making sure you can see all the different things there. So we're just going to be spreading this and adding these throughout the wreath, okay? Make sure when you guys take like sprays like this and you take them apart, make sure you take the time to fluff them, okay? That's like one of those really, really important things. Oh, sorry, son. I'll call you back afterwards. Everything's fine. You know where to find me. You know I'm live today. He knows. He's probably going, Mother, how dare you? That's what he's going to tell me later. Mother, you rejected my phone call. Okay, you guys. And we're going to put it right back here behind the bow. And make sure when you guys put these in, one of the things that I always say, make sure that you guys... Wait. Can't get it through that mesh. There we go. Are wiggling it, okay? You always want to make sure that you're wiggling it. When you wiggle these pieces, the more surfaces it touches, the less likely it is to fall out. Because a lot of people go, you glue that to mesh? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And that's how you do that. You got to make sure you're wiggling that around. It's in there. Why, hello. Oh, no. Bo. Oh, Bo. Oh, Bo. Bows again? Did you say wiggly? Yes. Yes, I did. Multiple times, yes. Yes, I did, Bo. So, you guys know Sarah Jennings, obviously. She is the owner of the wreath shop. But, Bo Jennings. That is Mr. Jennings. Mr. Jennings, if you guys know people who like dad jokes, that's Mr. Jennings. That is Bo. Bo's always got funny things to say. You right? Lisa, did you see him? There he is. Everybody, say hi to Bo. Hi, Bo. Sarah's like, don't encourage him. He's driving. He's driving and doing. Oh, look at him multitasking. He's like, oh, they don't. He is funny, you guys. Yup. That is Bo. Okay, guys, and also make sure you put it behind the bow. That's one of the things with your greenery. I always like incorporating it around my bow. Yes, it's just peeking out. Some people go, but why do you bother? Why? Because you want to have it, right? You want to have it around the bow. You want to see it sneaking out, right? And peeking out. You don't want it just to not be a part of it, okay? Although this one is sticking maybe out a little too far. So I did put it high there. No big deal. We will do this. Shorten it up a little bit. Then we will put it back in there. it a little bit lower. There we are. Because we do want to kind of keep it uniform, right? We have our height here, so if I've got something that's sticking out like an unruly, unruly there, we don't want to do that. So you want to try and keep your width batch with this. Okay, once again, putting it around the mesh. Yes, Bo, I said wiggle it. I did. So we're adding this all throughout, you guys. Making sure that's going to get in. So since we put it down here, we also want to make sure we put it behind this bow, okay? That way you see it. Here, this is here. We'll probably put one down here and then one on the top here. Right? Exactly. I can just hear that song. Just the right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Sarah's like, oh my God, what is happening? Yep. It's happening. Okay, so we're putting that in there. Right through there. Nice. Put this behind down here. That's what you do. I always tell everybody that. Hello. There's like, oh my God, you're not allowed to watch the things and drive anymore, Bo. Why not? Exactly. Okay, you guys. Doing that there. So we do have one piece left here. So here's what I do. I almost always, yes, has to touch all the surfaces. Exactly. See here. No, this is in there pretty good. So I usually have one piece left. That way, if I'm missing something, but kind of feel like this is everywhere. And insert, but not always in the website unless it's a kit. How soon you guys put a picture of the finished product on that? Oh, she just answered. I take the picture usually within half an hour of me finishing. So you'll see it on the reshop page here. You'll see it over on my page. And then we'll put it everywhere. You'll see it usually on the website with the kit. So it'll be in all the places. Ooh, get in there, man. So what I'm doing, you guys, is I cut that one out. And so now I'm just kind of spreading it around the sign. That way this piece... Oh, hello. Do not put your finger in the hot glue. That is bad, 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 bad. Don't do that. You will cry. And we're incorporating right there. I want that little piece of pine to go right there. How fun. So I have this little red, right? So we have the red berries. So we're going to cut this into, oh yes, see? Little two pieces. Yeah, exactly. Don't be afraid to add black and white. You guys, they're beautiful colors and they will just, they pop. They pop. Okay. So I'm adding those little berries right there in the center. I got 3 little berries here. And I'm going to add those on the bottom bow here. Okay. Come on, buddy. There we are, right there. Yeah, black and white. They really just make things up. Let's see, where am I? There. You look at almost everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna leave this to the side because I'll probably find a spot that I'm like, oh my god, she balled right there. She had a little something on the top. Okay, you guys, hold on one sec. I will take this down and then you guys can check it out. But this is a super fun, really nice traditional, you know, of course, well, black is traditional. Hello. Right, but look at this. We have our red, our green, our sign. We have cheater bows. We have tails. We have the wow bow. We got all the things, you guys. All the things. Thank you. Thank you so much, you guys. So once again, this is a kit, you guys. It is pinned at the bottom. The greenery is extra, okay? But it is also shown on there, so you gotta get it with the greenery. Hello. Okay? So there you go, you guys. So once again, you guys, I'll clean her up. I'll make her pretty. Take a prom picture of her. Right? And then the picture should be posted tomorrow on the page here. It'll be posted on my page. And the kit, you guys can go over and grab it over at thewreathshop.com. It is pinned at the bottom. Thank you, you guys. Andrea, Karen, Patricia, Jennifer, everyone. And now don't forget, I will be over on the Red Rustic Rose, my page, tomorrow, 7 o'clock. And I'm going to be making bows. So if you guys want to come make some bows, grab your bow maker. Come hang out with me. If not, fine. No, I will be back on probably Tuesday, usually Tuesday and Thursday. Not sure what I'm making it. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. Yes, 7 p.m. Central tomorrow over on the Red Rustic Rose, making bows. Okay, you guys, everyone have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the stars. Thanks, guys. Okay, have a good one, you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.